Thanksgiving. Today I'm going to be making a apple crumble, which is very festive and perfect for a Thanksgiving dessert. This is going to be a paleo recipe, so it's going to be grain-free, gluten-free, refined sugar-free, all the healthy things. The only sweetener we're going to use is the maple syrup, so it is a healthier version for you and your family. I got the red lipstick on, we're feeling festive, we're feeling inspired. So here we go. What you're gonna need for this recipe is you're gonna need some almond flour. This is the one that I'm using. You're also gonna need coconut flour, maple syrup, organic if you can get it. You're gonna need 4 apples. I'm using Honeycrisp apples, but you can really use whatever apples that you have available for you. You're gonna need some pecans, however you pronounce it. You're gonna need a half of a lemon, coconut oil. You're also gonna need vanilla extract, so I got this one at Trader Joe's. You're going to need an 8x8 pan. This is the one that I'm using. To put everything in and bake it in the oven. So you're gonna need a food processor for your apples. If you don't have a food processor, you can also use like a small blender, or you can either just chop up your apples. Like, you don't have to have this. This just makes the process so much easier. And this is actually the first step that you're gonna do. You're gonna chop up your apples, or I use the slice and shred setting on the food processor. And so I just did that, and then I added in half of a lemon juice, and now I'm just letting it sit for like 15-20 minutes. Like, while I'm gonna do the dry ingredients, I'm just gonna let this sit for 15 to 20 minutes. Let it really soak up the acid from the lemon. Dry ingredients in here, and I'll give you all the measurements and everything, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna do 2 cups of this almond flour. There's 2 cups. Next, we're gonna do 1/4 a cup of coconut flour. Next, I'm going to start adding in my wet ingredients. So I'm gonna do 1/3 a cup of maple syrup. And then I'm also gonna do 1/3 a cup of melted coconut oil. So I just melted it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I'm gonna do about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that's what it should look like. I'm gonna add just kind of a dash of salt. So now I'm gonna take like 3/4 of this mixture, and I'm going to put it in my pan. Okay, so that's looking pretty even. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to start preheating the oven now, and I'm gonna preheat it 350 degrees. And then I'm going to now drain the liquid, because you don't want it to be like overly liquidy when you put it on top of the base. So I'm gonna drain the liquid with a spoon and then put it on top of the base before I put it in the oven. So I'm literally just like taking a spoon, taking out that liquid, and putting it in the sink. Now that the liquid is out, I'm just gonna pour this on top of the base, and then I'm going to add in some spices. So you can use nutmeg, you can use cinnamon, just anything you want to use. I'm going to use nutmeg today and cinnamon, so it's going to be extra festive. but you can use as much spice or as little as spice as you'd like. You just don't want to use like way too much because you don't want to be like overpowering. So now I'm just going to put it in like so. So I'm just gonna fill it up till it covers everything, and I have some extra left. I don't wanna add any more though because it would be like too much, so I'm gonna add that much. I'm just gonna eat the rest. It's already really good. Wow, just apple and lemon. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna give it a dash of cinnamon. Okay, just to kind of lightly cover the whole thing. And then I'm also going to zest about a half of a lemon on here. You don't have to do this part, but I just want it to be extra lemony. Beautiful, looking really good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pop this in the oven on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about maybe about like 10 minutes. I'm gonna check on it like 7-8 minutes in and we'll see what it's doing. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. So in the meantime, while that's baking, I am just gonna chop up some pecans. They're so good. This is my favorite nut. Okay, so I'm just gonna chop maybe like, let's do like 3/4 cup, okay? That looks good enough for me, so I'm gonna put it in the same bowl as the mixture. So I'm just gonna mix it up. And that's what it's looking like. Okay, I gotta stop eating it. I'm gonna go check on the base and the apples in the oven and we'll see how everything's looking. Looks good. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. Now I'm just going to put the remaining mixture with the pecans on top of it, and then I'm gonna bake it for another like 10 minutes or so. Looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 10 minutes and then we'll see if it's ready. I just checked on them and they seem to need a little bit more time, so I put them in for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna check them when there's 2 minutes left and we'll see how they're looking. Okay, I think they're ready. Look at that. Okay, it's looking really good. I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to cut into it and try it. Okay, it looks good. It smells amazing. Wow. That's so good. It's a little like mushy, but it is a little mushy, as you can see, but it tastes so good. And this is perfect if you want to like put it in the fridge. You can eat it cold. Wow. So the first time I put it in, I baked it for 10 minutes. And then I took it out. I put the top with the pecans on it, and then I stuck it back in for probably around like 13-15 minutes. Obviously just be checking it. You can always put it in longer just so you don't want to burn it. No refined sugar, paleo, vegan, all the healthy things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know if you make this for Thanksgiving or Christmas or just on a Saturday afternoon. Let me know what you think. I hope that you enjoyed the video and I hope that you have fun recreating this. Give this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more like recipes. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays everyone. I hope that you have a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Am I the only one that's like really impatient when you're baking? Like you just want to taste it, but you know it's gonna be too hot, so you don't want to burn the crap out of your mouth. It It looks so good though. I can't wait to try it.